Hey everyone, Mac is back. Today we're going to talk about the latest update here on Game of Thrones. Winter is coming. The newest dragon has just been released, and it's a little odd because the actual show itself only had 3 dragons, but this is a unique dragon, and I will explain that a little later. There's a new commander that was just released, and that will be released. It's here in the next couple days. And a few other little tidbits with this update. So let's get to it. One of the newest commanders is Sanel, who's going to complement Dana and Darian. You can see she's a cav commander, and those two are the other troop types. So what does she offer? First of all, she offers the cavalry attack, the total defense, and the anti-counter for the cavalry, which is the exact same thing as what we saw for the 2 other commanders. So very nice there to be able to get a good balance to the game. As you can see here, we have the cavalry attack and the total defense. That's going to be for the Siege of Winterfell, with a increase of skill damage dealt by the commander's troops by 180% for 4 seconds. And then when a commander is deployed, each time the commander troops use a skill, there's a cavalry attack increase of 1300% for 5 seconds. It can stack 3 times. That's pretty massive right there. So if you do have her, you do have her unlocked, I think she's probably going to be in one of your lineups. Looking at the skills, this is for essentially for rebel leaders and for the training grounds. Pretty good skills here. I'm not going to go over them. I kind of like the reduces skill damage 40%, and every attack has a spells buff for random allies and heals them too. So a little bit of a healer, kind of like that. Not too bad. So if you do have her unlocked, probably these are the max values here, so really not not too great, as a lower quality, but still pretty good. Alright, so here is the new dragon, and it's interesting how they show it if you don't have it unlocked. It's at looks to be full ability, full size I should say, which is kind of interesting. So how do you unlock it? Well, if you click on this right here, it shows you, takes you right to the dragon merchant shop, and you need 300 of the marks of the dragon to be able to do that. So now is a really good time to be able to kill those dragons that you have. Release those eggs. Go ahead and do some rallies on some of those dragons and get some of these marks, because you need 300. And maybe you've saved up, or maybe you haven't. But honestly, I've been saving these up to kind of upgrade my other dragons. So as you can see here, I'm trying to save up now to be able to get this. And also, if you scroll down to the bottom here, you can see this lightning essence, and that's going to be able to. That's a way to grow this new dragon here. Okay, so you can get 2 of those a day just by using 30 of those marks. So that's something always good to know. Here are the upgrades over here. So as you can see, same type of upgrades as you would get with the other dragons as well. The Whelp 1, the Drake, the young dragon, adult dragon, elder, and ancient. So you can actually click on these to see what you're going to get for them too. So you can see this right here is talent points, which we haven't seen in a while in the game, for a long time. Essentially since the last research that you can get. So each level here is going to increase the power, but is also going to, you can see here, increase the looks like the talent level as well. So it's a nice little benefit. So you can click on these and you can see what's going to be increased, and you can see the dragon defense as well. And just to let you know, this is a passive dragon. See over here on the left hand side, if you hover over here, you can see the war dragons are above the line and the support dragons are below the line. So the war dragons have to be sent into battle, into your formation, to be able to get the buffs that they have, the skills that they have. Where the support dragon, you do not need that. That support dragon is going to be going to have its skills or whatever you get on it all the time. So that's very nice, and this seems to be a free to play, which is also great as well. Obviously, the max counts are going to do their best to max this out, immediately, and it probably already do. But if you look at the other ones, you can actually go through here and you can kind of see what's going to be upgraded. You can see here that the infantry defense on this first one, and then if you keep clicking on it, you can see cavalry defense. And the next after that, you're going to see even more upgrades here as well. There goes the dragon power increase. So essentially, you're going to be going from here the defense, the health, and then finally down here at the bottom, more attack. It's not a whole lot. It's only 12%. So I'm not too thrilled about that. I wish it could be a little bit more, but still not awful as well. Up here in the upper right hand corner, you can see here talent points. So obtained by feeding the dragon and leveling them up. So I guess maybe we're not going to get these talent points here, or maybe not going to be what we're going to get in the as you would you'd be able to increase your power. But that's okay. So you can see here are the talent points, certain levels that you can get here, and if you can scroll the whole way down, there are 60 levels of this dragon. So pretty nice what you can do with this new dragon. There's a few events going on right now, new events, and one of them is the Blood Dragon's Grace. And so essentially this is similar to a previous events that we have. This is going to be 3 days worth of different activities that you'll be able to do, and once you complete those, as you can see here, you'll be able to claim a lot of these different rewards. So right now you're going to be claiming these Blood Dragon emblems, and I'm going to show you where you can use those. So you claim them by right now. The first day is going to be expedition against, so you can use your motivation and then also your total speed ups. And in the event Dance of the Dragons, this is where you'll be able to use these Blood Dragons emblem. So you'll essentially be able to obtain any of these rewards here. And my recommendation is that use all of them to try to gain these lightning essences, because those are what's going to upgrade your new dragon. However, if you're new to the game, even if you're new to the game, I still think you want to do that. I know that maybe you're upgrading your second dragon with the Shadow Essence here, but these Shadow Essence you can get other places as well, like attacking dragons. You can just get them straight out, and using Marks of the Dragon as well. So I think it's a little bit rare to be able to get some of these Lightning Essence, so I would definitely do that. You can see the other things here. They only get, it looks like it's only one at these at a time here. These for the photo album, you could maybe get those, and I definitely wouldn't be getting blessing stones. If you have something left over, if you've maxed out, I guess, then you probably do it. You can see I have 22 right now, and there's still 2 days left, so maybe I'll max out all of these as well. You still might do that. This here is actually a 22 of 50. I guess for if you're in a different language, then you'll be able to see this, but for right now I cannot see this. And you can see how much own you have. You press the plus here, it takes you straight back to where we were before, so you know exactly where to be able to obtain them. And also, as you can see here, we have the 30-day event here. We'll be able to obtain all these absolutely free. All you have to do is sign in. Absolutely fantastic. I love this kind of thing where, I mean, these elite general tokens to upgrade your even free-to-play commanders are great, but also the epic tokens you can see here, really good. I mean, you're talking 15, 20, you're talking 30 of them for free. You're talking SS medals. I mean, very good stuff here. And then also here we have the wedding between Lion and the Wolf. So I mean, these will be good too. These seem new as well to be able to do. The All Out War is going to be starting soon. If you click on that, we're talking 8 more days. So be interesting to see. I've said this before, but I'm going to have a video once we get in there and once we're able to see exactly how that game works, or that event works, then we'll get back into there and give you some advice on that. Over here, looking at the Blood Dragon's Awakening. So if you have lightning reaches, so this is, and they say lightning, that is the dragon. That's what the dragon is called. So if their lightning reaches to level 5, then you'll be able to get some of these Karstark's Vengeance photo chests. So you can get some of those. And then as you can see here, you scroll down, you can see just reaching level 1 will get you a couple of these the blessing stones and so on and so forth. So very good there. I really like that. We've already discussed that as well. And what I also want to talk about down here, you can see other events are coming. So right now here in about 40 minutes, we're going to see another event. This in about 10 days here, we're going to see that's probably the awakening of Sanel, because you can see there'll be a wheel here and something and her upgrades as well. I assume maybe she can be awakened at the same time. And the very last one, I don't know what that's going to be. Maybe it's a little discount event. Maybe it's going to be I don't know. We'll have to find out and see. And the very last thing I wanted to talk about is the Knighthood Gift. This was something that was recently updated. So in your benefits tab, if you click on that, you'll see that scroll to the very bottom right below where it says redeem code, you can see the Knighthood Gift. If you click on that, you can see in here some of the new things. It's about if you want to kind of recruit other players, if you want to bring players in, you can receive rebates. You can, depending on how much they spend or what they do. It's similar to that 30-day event, but at the same time, you can do this all the time. So you can see there's a refresh here about different gifts you can get. You see a rebate over here. It talks about other rewards as well. So just click on these. You can see what your rewards will be and kind of the limits and expectations for that. I definitely do this. It's easy to do. You just copy that link, tells you it's copied, send it to somebody, and sure enough, you're going to be able to they'll use your code to be able to get such gifts as well. So Until next time, Mac out.